Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's a new day, therefore it's a new nail design. So today I'm really trying to stay away from the Christmas. I uploaded my first Christmas nail design a few days ago. So I thought I'll give it a little break because we're not quite close to December just yet. So I uploaded one. Here's a little break. So we've got a very colourful, very summery actually nail design, which I actually did a few months ago actually. This one I've done a few months ago. It was just one of those where, I don't know, I've created a nail design off camera and it was just waiting to be filmed, and there's just some days where there's some nail design that I have sitting around for a few months just because I'm just, don't know what's wrong with them. They're lovely, they're gorgeous, I want to film them, but just sometimes the other ones I have seem to be catching my eye more, so I end up getting drawn to them more to film. So some of them have to wait a little while before they're uploaded. And yeah, so today we've got a fairly colourful, pastel-y kind of colours. I feel like they become pastel-y once we top coat them because we're going to use some matte top coat, but the colours themselves are super vibrant. I'm using a white gel polish right now and I'm going to apply them across all of those nails. I'm using my Cloud Beauty white gel polish, and majority of those nails are going to kind of work as a backdrop for the colours. We're going to do some ombres. And I just love a wet background for an ombre, especially with colours like this. It just makes it pop. It just requires less layers and all of that good stuff. So as you've probably seen in the beginning of the video, we are using some Madam Glam gel polishes. So I've picked up a pink, a purple, a blue and a green. So here usually I like to start off by applying the gel polishes on the sponge and just go in on the nail. However, because I'm using 4 colours for this ombre, I just couldn't ratio it onto my sponge of kind of how thick I want each colour to be. So I thought, right, let me actually apply it on the nail first and then dab away. So now you can actually see it on my sponge. So now I'll be able to apply the colours on the sponge and I know exactly which bits and how much of it to apply. So that was my little trick there. And once I apply the first layer, I do apply some clear acrylic, just sprinkling it on the wet layer, and then once you're happy, pop it into the lamp. And I'm going to repeat that on 2 nails. So here we are. I've probably applied about 3 layers there, so nothing too crazy. Here's my little stamping plate. It feels like I haven't stamped for a little while, and this one is my all-time favorite stamping plate. It's just so universal. It's animal print. I mean, how can you go wrong? So you get some zebra prints and tiger prints and all sorts. So it's a great plate. Great. I think it's from, what does it say there? Beauty Big Bang. I think I got this one on AliExpress a little while ago. It's one of their textured extra large, plate number 001. So I love it. And for this design in particular, so for one of the ombre nails, I'm going to pick the top left corner animal print design. So I'm going to use some of my black Born Pretty stamping polish. I'm going to use my clear jelly scraper and then also my clear jelly stamper as well. So using my scraper, I'm just going to get rid of any little areas that I don't want. Anything that's on the side that's just kind of in the way, just get rid of it and then stamp it. And of course with my nails, they're going to be way too long, so we're going to have to double stamp. So I'll show you guys how I do that. Often that kind of requires getting rid of some additional lines off the image to make it fit in nicely, but you'll see in a moment what I'll do there. Here I was so worried because I didn't cover all the image, but luckily it's only the corner left, the little bottom bit left to get through, so it's all going to be good. So the trick here, probably the hardest bit, is actually to align the images. There we go, that's me getting rid of some things, because you don't want to see the harsh line between the 2 designs coming together. You want to make it look like it was just one big design. It just kind of was stamped together, not joined later on together. So here we are, stamped together, and you literally cannot see where the 2 images met. So by images I mean the animal print. So that's Gucci right there. So I'll kind of let that sit in the background, and then I've decided to pick up this second image. So this one, I'm not very good at knowing what animal the actual print is, but this one here, the circles. So I really liked it, and I thought it would be quite cool to stamp it on 2 of the white nails we've got going on in the background. So I'm just going to show you one and I'll do the other one off camera. And then once it's stamped, I've already placed some gel polishes in the background, as you can already see, and I'm just going to colour in the little circles, the centres of those circles, and yeah, just give them this really nice pastel-y look. So you see that in just a second. Just a second. The Born Pretty stamping polishes, I literally cannot rave more about. They're my literally most picked up stamping polishes ever. If you're trying to get into stamping or you want to try new products, please try the Born Pretty, at least the white and black. They're literally amazing, super affordable, especially for people who are practicing. It's going to be the best to actually practice with those, just because of how cheap they are. You don't have to worry about spending too much money. They will literally last you quite a good time, and even if you do go through one too quickly because you, I don't know, you place way too much polish on the stamping plate or whatever you do, like I said, they're super cheap. So they're perfect for beginners and pros, for literally everyone. They're great. I love them. I always get mine on AliExpress. I will try and leave a link in the description for them if they're still there. If not, I will try and leave a link to Amazon for you guys as well. They often do kind of sets on Amazon. So if you're only looking to get the one color, then Amazon might not be the way, but they do great little deals for like whole collections and little really fun things. So going back to this nail design, I'm just kind of picking up any color, mix and matching it, trying to keep, let's say, the pink away from other pink colors as far away as possible, just trying not to get them too close to one another. It did sometimes become a little bit tricky, so this is what it is, but I'm sure the more colors you have, the better it's going to be for you to actually not get the colors too close to one another. And it's literally like an adult coloring book, this. It's literally so fun. You just pick up any colors, color them in. You could probably do that with any image. Sometimes with the stamping, you can get really detailed images. That'll be quite fun to color in. Or if you do reverse stamping, that's a great way to color in as well. Super fun. And I'm just going to finish that up. And I'm also going to, like I said, repeat that on the other nail. And then I'm going to go ahead and cure it. So we didn't have to cure earlier because the stamping polish I use is just an ordinary polish. It's just going to dry on itself. It doesn't have to go into the lamp. But the colours I'm using are a gel polish. So now that they are cured, we can work on our last nail. Majority of this nail has unfortunately been cut. So this set is actually quite time consuming, but because I've cut it all out, it's just become a 12-minute video. So here it's tricky. I'm trying to get as straight lines as possible. I'm starting off with a green. I'm going to do another line with the blue, then the purple, then the pink, and then preferably the most straightest line of black to finish it off. So you see that in the moment. I'm just going to show you this very quick little snippet of me doing the blue, and I'm just going to cut right to the finished product of this nail because I just could not do it on camera. Even though there it looks like I'm doing a pretty good job. But there we go. I've done the green, blue, purple, pink, and we've also done a really nice little black line there too. And I did do 2 layers of that. So that took me some time because you do the 1 layer, then I cure it, and I was just faffing about. I just really wanted to make sure I do it right. So it took me a long time. So now that everything has been cured, it's time for our top coat. So I'm using my Vanillisa matte top coat. Today I've been using matte non-stop. I'm so sorry. I don't know what it's been recently, just the matte hits different. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry guys. I will try and do a glossy. I will try. I can't promise, but I will try. So I'll just apply my matte top coat. I'll pop it into the lamp. I usually like to do 60 seconds. I don't know if that's recommended or not, but I just like to do that with all my top coats for some reason. I don't know, it's a weird thing. And then once that's done, the last thing is going to be a crystal placement. I love crystals. I love just adding crystals. It literally feels like the final touch. So when it comes to glitter or crystals, no, I think crystals are a full-on final touch for me. The glitter could be there, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't feel like a final touch where it just adds that extra little to the sets, but the crystals does for me. So usually I like to incorporate crystals. I feel like every set has a crystal actually. I think I do. So I'm alright with passing on glitter, even though that's quite hard to say for me. But I cannot seem to pass on from the crystal placement. So this one is just a mixture between AB crystals and some opal crystals. So I'm just going to do like a little bit of a mix and match, another kind of necklace vibed crystal placements. I'm just gonna probably let you guys chillax, watch this a little bit, and I'll come back to you guys once this crystal placement is all nice and done. Alright, so I'm just finishing up this crystal placement. I do go ahead off camera and add some caviar beads to this nail crystal placement, and then I cured them, and here are the final results. I hope you guys liked them. I love them. They'll be literally great for the summer, but unfortunately I took my time with uploading today's video. Never mind, we're gonna have it for the winter time. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I would love to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.